Welcome to Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Baylor Bears and the Arizona State Sun Devils. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
If you haven't been to Tempe, Arizona to a college football game at Arizona State, it definitely should be on your bucket list. This is one of the most unique stadiums in all of college sports. Built into the side of a mountain, you literally can go for a hike and watch the college football game. They have one of the most fun atmospheres in all of the stadiums, and they have built a concourse that is definitely worth a visit. A little club scene gets you going if you want to watch the Sun Devils. Back to you.
Tolly. And the Bears ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And there's Reed Harris. Came over through the portal from Boston College. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And what a treat, man. We get to see an elite wide receiver, a master at his craft performed today. And obviously, nobody in the seats are surprised, right? Because this university continually pumps out guys at the spot. But, Jesse, I love the way this dude performs. I'm excited to watch him live.
Pause the game, make sure you can hear me. Check, check. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. How about that? That's probably even better. Right there, right there. Check, 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 check.
You know, it was amazing. The three of us were walking around the facility yesterday.
Check, 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 check.
And all the memorabilia and the jerseys and the Bolitnikoff awards. The tradition of the position at receiver at this school throughout college football history has just been elite, and this guy is the next one.
All right, hold on. All right.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And Kenny Dillingham, man, he knows how to coach offense. And he got that big extension this offseason, and he immediately took it and invested in the wide receiver position. Like, to make it easy for his quarterbacks. Got two of the best ones in the portal. They expect the pass game to continue to grow and develop, even though Sam Levitt took off.
Well, and you got to replace Jordan Tyson. In my eyes, he was the best receiver available in the draft from a season ago. And so you got some new faces coming in, throwing it around. You got some new bodies catching it as well. This is an offense with tons of potential, but those playmakers outside and some of these new faces, they have to gel with their quarterback quickly.
Back to throw, it's Boley. Looking to the big tight end. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early. This offense has it with really good field position. Changing the routes with his receivers. The running back has it. Breaks into the open. Smashes through the tackle. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
They go play action with Lagway. Got his man. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
This offense has put a pretty good drive together, man. Like showing a little bit of balance, back-to-back plays, creating some chunks of yardage, and now really set up in a position to do well. First and goal, and the defense, their head's spinning a little bit because mixing the run and pass really well on this drive.
Knocked down immediately.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Here's Lagway to pass. They'll run the screen. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Sun Devils offense makes its way onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Still on his feet at the 45. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Sun Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Scanning the field, it's Bowling. Shows him the stiff arm. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing there.
Myers on the move. Left side is Anderson. And they explode on that one, and they've got...
Why can't you do this? Check your arms. Yes. Huh? Right. Mm-hmm.
Down to the 22.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Finds his big tight end. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in the zones. You got to get him involved.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Brown. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Wide receiver comes in motion. For the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. They'll run with Brown. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Looking to throw, it's Bowling. Out wide right, it's Brown. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down.
And really nothing else the quarterback could have done there. He wanted to throw the ball further downfield, obviously, to move the sticks, but the defense just took everything away. So he had to check it down, and the defense was able to rally, now setting up 4th.
Look out!
Oh, come on!
Arizona State got it right in the heart of the end zone.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he puts through the extra point. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Turner. Shakes a man, and he might take off. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And how about this running back, man? Coming into the game, we knew he would be a focal point of this offense, but through the air, like not on the ground right now. They're finding ways to get him the football out in space to do some damage, and right now, it's all through the air.
No.
That pass
Hell
is incomplete,
no.
and it wraps up an entertaining.
There y'all go on that bullshit.
Offense is doing damage.
That, you know, that was a touchdown right there. So they just gonna cheat me. I know that for sure. That's crazy.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. To the back. Turning it on. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the 1st down.
And the Bears with the 1st and 10. They're going to test the right side with this one. He's got the 1st down.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance, and right here just choose up another 1st down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it, and right now he's doing some damage on this defense.
Quarterback changing the play. Flagway wants to throw. Rushes on. Avoids pressure on the right. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback, and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Caught on the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Under pressure.
Yeah, y'all trying to have a football game that don't need to be crazy.
To execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Flagway to throw for it on fourth. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. Oh, he's got some space. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. They needed a bunch on fourth down, and boy, did they get it.
And I get aggressiveness. We get aggressiveness. We want to be aggressive, take shots down the field. First half, they felt like 4th and long. No big deal, and they get it. I imagine we'll get...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's in, pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised
play with me.
In that play calling, and it showed
try to
up.
play with me, folks.
And he made the extra point without problem. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Got the quick completion. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And he's got plenty for the first down, and now they'll have a chance to get their thoughts together coming out of the 2-minute timeout. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Sells to run, looking to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got a man. It's Harris. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
07, terrible, 07.
3 plays in a row. Palmer, you probably never did that in your life, but 3 plays, 3 completions. Like, he's seeing it very quickly. Good protection up front, finding his receivers, and that's 3 explosive plays in a row.
Safe little shuttle.
What you up to? What you up to? Can you hear me, Mike? Check.
And right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Timed that hit perfectly.
All right, I need to
keep
stop.
From making the grab, it'll be 3rd down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Foley. Here comes the heat.
There we go. There we go. Appreciate it.
Threw that one away.
Appreciate the copy on the mic.
Decision early in the game by the QB. You're in great field position, at least going to have an opportunity to kick a field goal. 3rd down, nothing open, just throw it away and let your head coach make the decision.
Never a doubt.
All right, I'll be on after this game, man.
That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle.
Oh, you coming in on
obviously gives me
YouTube.
some
I appreciate it, man.
Down the road that I can trust this guy.
Bringing it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Flagway. Just barely got rid of it.
They're trying to get the receiver on a drag route and work him through all the bodies and traffic. But there's
should have
just
caught
too
that.
much happening. I don't think he saw the throw real well, and it falls incomplete.
Long way to go on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Going to try to get it himself. Got 7 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 3. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first.
Nice.
They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Out wide left, it's Freeman. At the 45, on his way. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Man, this guy is so dangerous with the ball in his hand. That was an RPO. He got that thing behind the line of scrimmage, but once he had it, he made one quick cut, and that was it. His speed, his elusiveness, he is so dangerous. Defense just couldn't corral him, and he rips off a huge play on what was a very, very short throw on the RPO.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Throwing, Lagway. Catch in the middle, it's Freeman. Timeout taken by Baylor, it's 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Drops back, it's Lagway. Back's got it on the screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Bears are in the hurry-up. Fresh setter down's going to the air. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Here's Lagway to pass. Setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Baylor Bears called their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Seventh play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Again, it's Lagway. They're working that left side, and he's not going to get the first down. Good stop there. And the Bears will try to move the sticks on 4th down. 4th down, Lagway. Finds him out of the backfield. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Here's the snap, looking to throw.
Hold on to the ball, baby!
He had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch.
Oh, that's fucked
Great
up.
job breaking on the football
Good stop.
at the perfect time.
That was so fucked up. That wasn't a play.
The first half. And we
That's
are
crazy.
headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room.
Well, it was the play, but damn.
It's an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. Let's open the show with Vanderbilt taking on the number 1 team, the Georgia Bulldogs.
The Sun Devils will kick it away to crank up the second half.
07.
The returner will field it and bring it back. They'll corral him and get him
Damn, we
down
could have
at
been
the
by a couple
17-yard
touchdowns.
line on the return.
We got a methodical on
The
this.
Bears offense makes its way onto the field. Flagway wants to throw. The short hands, it's Miller. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, we know these are two very highly recruited guys, a quarterback and a wide receiver, and they've experienced their lumps a little bit early this year. Still figuring out. The timing hasn't been great between them, and that's a big reason why they've already lost a couple of games early this year. It just takes one. It takes one game for everything to just click, and if these guys can hook up a few times in this one, get that confidence, that mojo going, and just get the feeling this offense really can take off.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Flagway. Moves to his right. Trying to make magic with his feet. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
And the Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Turns up, it's Livingston. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
2nd and long here. They'll try the left side. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Making the adjustment. Flagway from the gun on 3rd down.
I fucked that up, man.
And it'll force him into a 4th down.
I gotta go for
I know
it.
this offense came out here in the second half hoping to build on their 1-possession lead, but after that incompletion, I think the smart thing is to just kick it away here, let your defense play and try to get it back to you without giving up any points.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Flagway to throw for it on 4th. Complete. Out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And he is stopped short, well short of the marker as the defense stands tall.
Great job by the defense there. They were not caught off guard in that situation on the field. This offense might decide to go for it on 4th down. They're going to make the play. Their offense now takes over. And if I'm the play caller here, I am taking a shot in a sudden change situation. Let me see if I can throw one deep and make this team pay for not getting that 4th down.
Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. And the Sun Devils decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20.
Come on, guys. Come on, man. Get a drive in, guys.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The lone back's got it.
Come on, man.
And dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4.
Well, they're trying to go toss to get to the perimeter, but how about the DBs?
I hear y'all.
Using their blocks and using their speed to get upfield and create the negative play.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Rolling right and going deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Bears will call on their punt team. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Trying to make one miss. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Jukes his way for more. There he goes. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
In the backfield, it's Miller. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Neutral zone.
This is where they take their shot. This is how I know the game. I know the game good enough. This is where they take the shot.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off the bootleg and rolling out. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Got it, looking for the first down. He's stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain.
Whatever that play was, fuck.
3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking downfield, it's Boley. He caught it. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And that is phenomenal quarterbacking. Understanding right away, dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing, good decision by the quarterback, getting it out quick.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Flagway. Right side, it's Williams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
Got it. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. The Bears want to crank the tempo.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Oh, pressure's coming. He'll try to do it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Tempo and overdrive.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Come on, man. Can I get some love? A little bit?
Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
I don't love the play at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
Third down from the gun, DJ Lagway. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Fourth down, Lagway. Makes a catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Left side is Freeman. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to die.
Come on, guys. Y'all sticking up the court at the end of the game.
What a huge play this late in the game.
Y'all sticking up the court, bro.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Breaks into the open. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. And the Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. Throwing, Lagway. Back's got it on the screen. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage.
Okay.
Timeout taken by Baylor. It's 2nd.
Still the same cheaters. I
They'll
get it.
get together to decide how to play this 2nd down.
That's crazy. That was crazy.
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Making the adjustment on the play. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Makes the grab on the left. Could not make his way to the corner.
Come on.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him. Got him on the ground too quick.
Lagway will try to get it from the gun on third down. Out wide right, it's Freeman. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Baylor Bears call their third and final timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Out wide left, it's Freeman. Turning it on! The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Here's Lagway to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play.
Yeah, open guy.
And he can't find
Wide open guy. I know you mad about that.
He goes.
Shit.
A sack here late in the 4th. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. He'll be brought down at the 12-yard line. Not enough for the first down. And let's see if they try to convert on 4th. Lagway to throw for it on 4th. Finds his big tight end. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. And the Bears, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Last chance coming up. Looking to the end zone.
Oh, he caught that. Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah. Damn right. Yeah. Yeah.
Man, you talk
Oh,
about
my
finishing
God.
games with
Oh,
a
my
purpose,
God.
with a plan,
Oh.
executed to
Yeah.
perfection, taking almost
Yeah.
all of the clock, executing
Twitch, clip that.
brilliantly down the stretch of this football game, making plays and taking the lead late in this ball game.
Damn. Damn. That's what I'm talking about.
What a game. What a finish.
Hey.
Came down to one last play, and they get it done.
Never give up.
What a play to show up in that moment of the game and make that type of play, that type of individual
give up.
effort is just magic, Dave.
No doubt. It's what you dream about, but those moments, you have to step up and make it, and big-time players like this come up and make a big-time play late in the game to get you the win.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and
Oh,
Holly
man.
Grove, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Oh, man. I know that got to go in the highlight reel. I know the last second play got to go now. Yeah. Check it out. Panicking. Big panics. Trying to snap the ball off. 1 second left. Everybody covered. Slang that bitch though. Slang it. Oh man. Ooh, good touchdown. Good touchdown. Way to send them home. Way to send them packing. I'm happy about that. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Sheesh. Damn. I'm so excited about that. Something finally went my way. Good God. That moves me up to it. What's my record? Ooh, I beat the top of the conference. That should be me. Your boy. Well, I'm not at the top, but I didn't know I lost the conference game. Who did I lose? Oh, yeah, Colorado beat me. If I'd known better, they wouldn't have either. But they did. All right. Well, folks, I'll be back on some Elite Dangerous, man. That was my football game of the day. Whew, sweat much. Be right back.